I need to talk louder. Is that better? Maybe you need to talk quieter.
Maybe I'll talk like this. I'll do some AC. Oh.
ACMA.
I'm so tired. ASMR.
AGL.
Imagine if we did a quiet podcast. You would have to speak normally.
I would have to speak normally. Now whisper.
And I'll just whisper.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm Tanya.
I'm Michaela.
And we can't afford therapy.
So we decided to plaster our problems all over the internet. Welcome to the shit show. Hello, my name is Michaela.
You're like a kid when they get a microphone. They're like, hi mom.
Hello, everybody look at me. Help. Episode 9. I'm sure. No, I'm
to be sure.
Myself. To be sure. That
yes,
was,
episode 9.
A Easter egg.
A little. Welcome.
This is going to be a fruitful and...
I've literally just walked through the door.
Yeah.
Made myself a decaf coffee because I'm going to try and trick my brain.
Nice. What are you trying to trick it to?
Thinking it's caffeine.
Oh. Why? Do you want to be awake? I want to be sleeping.
I want to be awake for the podcast. Little win today.
Ooh.
Found out employees get €2.50 coffee at this coffee shop near our work.
Ooh. Oh, I didn't.
So I bought 2. No, I'm joking.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't judge you. I didn't tell you this either, but I had my first pumpkin spice for the season. It was delicious.
Nice.
Yay. So, how's your week been? This is why I don't go on dates.
I was literally just thinking, you're like when someone's really nervous to talk to someone, like, hi, I mean, you know, what, who, when, why, how are ya?
About that.
Anyway. Yeah, good. It's a bit of a blur. I've been working 4 days straight.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty boring.
Same. Except on Saturday night, we had a much needed blowout.
Yes.
I was thinking about this, and I was thinking about how to bring this up, because when we're not sitting here advocating for alcoholism, but every now and then you just need to sit on a rooftop, watch a sunset, and drink 2 bottles of wine with your best friend. Like, that is just, it was
therapeutic. I did not want to leave. Also, I had work the next day coming off my leave, so I was like adamant I'm not leaving.
But I could have stayed there all night if the weather stayed nice. You would have had to have peeled me off the sidewalk.
Well, we did. We stayed till last drinks.
We didn't get home until like 1 a.m.
I know.
Wow.
No,
it was just so nice. It was relaxed. I just come off my first 8-hour shift in a while and walked straight there, and it was just the perfect, like...
What was it called? Beret?
Oh,
I think it was Beret.
It was something like that. Yeah, it's part of the museum in the center of Berlin, and they have like a rooftop, and they have a really bougie restaurant. And it overlooks the whole city. It's absolutely stunning. And the sun was setting. It was so romantic. It was very... And this is the thing, like, we spoke about it, and I was like, I finish in the center of Berlin because I'm working in a different store. Saturday night, let's go out. And you were like, yeah. And we send each other so many fucking places to go and try. And it was like I looked at the weather, and I was like, it's 29 degrees. It's
it was really hot.
Last warm weekends for a while. And I was like, we're going out. So we decided to go out, and then I booked within like half an hour of us having a conversation. I was like, I looked through our archive. I was like, this one looks good. Book it, blah, blah, blah. And we had a date night.
And we did. I met you there. And like you said, it was 29 degrees. And the thing about going out in 29 degrees when you live in the city is that you can get all dressed up. You can do your makeup. You can do your hair. The second you have to get on the U-Bahn, the underground... I was sweating. I was literally dripping. I had to put my hair up in a claw clip. I was like, it's too hot. I was like, all that effort just gone.
Yeah, but you looked great. I realized that in this date night relationship, you were the woman, because I looked, wow, You could have been the mum and I was a kid because I had
Yeah.
pigtails. But
Yeah.
I came straight from work and I hadn't seen the light of day pretty much all day, and I was just like, ugh.
Yeah.
And I didn't exactly plan. Also, that is the first time in my life that I've ever had to be like from night to day. Do you remember growing up, they'd be like, oh, this outfit is perfect to turn
From night to day.
from day to night
Day
or
to
whatever.
night, yes.
That has not come up enough in my life.
I know.
I've never had to. I'd come
Well, because we
home.
didn't live in the city. You'd go home and get changed.
It's true.
We never really had like
Well,
office
You'd
jobs.
go home and get changed, but then you'd go home and be like, nah, I can't be bothered actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, I went from, well, I didn't change anything,
Day
but I
to
went
night.
from day to night.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
It was really good.
It was really good. It was good
And
fun.
I love, because we obviously live together. We do a lot together. Although now that we're both working, we don't see as much of each other. But it's nice because like even the day after I walked to the station to go to work because I had to go to the studio, and we had stuff to talk about. We were like, hey, you remember last night? Or, oh my God, I feel so crap this morning. It just like adds an extra like thing to talk about.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It was nice.
I really enjoyed it.
Like you said.
This is your sign to go out and have fun.
Yes, this is your sign. Grab a bottle of wine and go chat.
Yeah, with your
So much fun. But it's getting colder.
It is.
And that's about it. That's about it for the Berlin update.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely feel the weather shifting.
Yeah.
Which makes me slightly nervous. Yeah. When we first moved here and I was going out to meet people, a lot of people were like, why? Like, why did you move to Berlin? The winters are really rough. And I was like, no, it is winter because we moved when it was cold. And I was like, it's fine. But people like warning sticker, like, Berlin, the winters are really bad. And you don't see the sun for all of this time.
Yeah.
Then summer came and it was fine, but I am a little nervous.
I'm not. We did it. We did well, you did more of it.
Yeah, you went home to like 30-degree heat.
But yeah, I think that would have been the worst of it, January, February.
Yeah. Having a game plan for winter is super important.
Yeah.
It's something that I've been thinking a lot about because seasonal depression is a thing.
Oh, yeah.
And even back in Australia, it was a thing, and it was about 5 to 10 degrees warmer.
Yeah.
So I have noticed this week, along with obviously like we're both working and getting back into some sort of I don't have a whole lot of time for me thing. I've really noticed that this week I have lost touch of what makes me happy anymore. But I got onto it really early, and something I used to do a lot was do like self-check-ins. So why do I feel like shit for the last 3 days waking up? Is it A, hormones? Is it B, I haven't been alone? I was at work today and I realized that someone walked in and asked for something really simple. And I was like, nah, fuck you, leave me. I didn't say it. But in my head, I was like, I hate you. Like, why is another human in my store? And I realized I was like, you haven't had enough introvert time.
Yeah.
You haven't had enough time to just sit on your own, not scroll on your fucking phone, and just chill.
Yep.
When you went home to Australia, I was here by myself, obviously, and I was very scared about it, to the point that I did ChatGPT probably back in the day, and I was like, how do I get through this? I'm by myself, it's fucking freezing cold, I don't know what to do, I'm alone, I've just moved here, whatever. ChatGPT suggested a dopamine menu, which is basically you writing down all the things you like to do. Have you ever done anything like this before?
No.
It's really good for, my psych suggested it as well. But basically you have like a list of stuff that you can kind of see. So whether it's in the front of my journal or, I don't know, maybe I'll stick it to the fridge or something. But when you start to feel like crap, there's 3 different categories of things. So there's the appetizer, which are the small things that you can do quickly when you're really overwhelmed or you're feeling really crappy. Things that you know, whether they're, conventional or not, that you enjoy. So like a glass of wine, maybe that is on your entree, because that's something you can do. You can grab a small bottle on the way home. You can have one with dinner. That's nice. It might be go for a 10-minute walk or something. So if you're feeling really shitty, you walk up to your dopamine menu and you'll be like, I've got about 15 minutes. I'm going to do some skincare because that'll make me feel better. The main meal or the main thing is when you have more time and maybe more funds. So something like, I'm going to spend a day out by myself, or I'm going to see what your schedule's like and I'll plan a whole day, an itinerary. That's something I really like to do. That's more of a main meal thing, or go and get your hair done or something like that. That's going to kind of bite off a big chunk of feeling good. And then dessert is, they say desserts are sometimes food, but it's something like really expensive or difficult to do or less frequent than even a main meal. So something like, I don't know, a shopping spree or whatever, but something that you can maybe work towards so that you can reach a goal of the dessert dopamine menu. Yes. I've just done a lot of talking. I feel like, yes.
Do you ever think like there are people out there that are just happy? Like they don't have to work this hard to be happy? Like when you were talking about all that, I was like, that is a lot of work. And in my head, I was like, that sounds like a good idea. Am I going to do it? No. But I understand the goal. So like when I'm feeling crappy, I guess you do the same thing. I'm like, okay, I'm going to do something fun or like something that I enjoy, you know.
For me, it's also like, otherwise it's sight unseen, and it'll go like 3 weeks. And this is why I think winter's a good time to talk about this, because it'll go 3 weeks by, I'll be fucking miserable for 3 weeks. And then like, what am I going to do about it? Whereas when I start to feel crappy, if I walk past the fridge, I'm like, you know what, today I'm going to do this. Yeah. And maybe it'll make you feel better. So it's not necessarily like, you don't want to reach rock bottom and then be like, dopamine menu, and like go through everything. It's kind of like, that's a reminder that I should take care of myself, because I forget otherwise. Yeah. I'm go to the gym, go to work, do music, come home. And yes, those things, some things spark joy, but I don't do them because I'm intentionally taking care of myself. I do it because it's part of the routine. Yeah. So, yeah.
What's on your little dopamine menu?
I haven't done one yet.
What would be on it? To get through winter, what would... Just 3 things that you're going to include in winter only.
Every now and then, I'm going to buy myself a coffee, a pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah.
Because that shit makes me
That does. Like, even when I bought a coffee today at work, I was like, this is nice.
It's a treat.
It's a treat,
it's little, you can do that. I think that's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Something bigger is putting together a nice outfit.
Yes.
And going out somewhere, like making a plan. When I say put together, maybe, I mean, I need to go shopping for winter shit. So maybe going winter shopping, for example. I have a lot of small things. And the third one I would, that's probably not it. It's probably more of a main menu thing, but like book an afternoon off. In my pajamas, sit in bed, in something cozy, drinking something warm, and like, turn your phone off. That's me time. Which probably sounds like a normal person thing.
Yeah, like in my head, I'm like, yeah, but I schedule that every week on at least one of my days off. I'm like, and I've got a couple hours to myself, or I really want to have like one morning or one afternoon where it's just relaxed me time.
Yeah, I don't know. I need to be better at doing that.
Yeah.
But yeah, what about you?
Do you know what's one thing I want to incorporate more in winter is using our bath.
Yeah.
Having like a bath of like Epsom salts or like a bath bomb, and just like taking care. My skin turns to shit in winter. Yeah. So I really want to like focus on taking care of my skin, making sure it's hydrated and scrubbed, and you know, it's not just covered in clothes 24/7. And
it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
I think it's the same with face masks for me. But the problem is I get to doing something. Like, I have so many face masks sitting there, and I will be having a bad day, have the intention to purchase, so I purchase one. Then I get home and I'm like, no, but that means I have to put it on for 15 whole minutes, and then I have to get up and take it off again. And I know, it's dumb. It's dumb, but it's like too much effort.
Oh, that's so funny.
I have to make it an event.
Yeah, it's fun.
What about you? 3 things other than exfoliating your
coffee,
skin?
Baths. What else is something? I'm gonna finish that freaking paint by numbers.
Oh yeah.
I forget it. I need to take it out because as soon as I put it in the cupboard, I completely forgot about it.
Yeah.
Until you brought it up the other week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So battling winter, I think they're good ones.
Yeah.
Making fun things to do in winter and still going out. I know it's so hard to go out, especially on like days off when you're like, I can just stay in bed. But making, like an effort to go out to do something.
It was, again, when I was by myself here, I had to set myself the goal to leave the house once a day. Because I was unemployed as well. So I didn't really have to. I can do music from home quite comfortably.
Yeah.
I had to either book tickets if there's money behind something. If I paid, then I would go. Or have like social obligation. Like I told someone, okay, I'm going to come to this thing and I'll see you there, because I didn't feel bad cancelling. You and I are terrible though, because like we can be like, okay, we're going to go out.
And then neither of us wants to go.
Both like, you and you might be like,
maybe
like,
we'll stay.
Yeah. Let's watch something else instead. We need to be better.
Yeah. But we'll get through it.
Leaving the house. And
winter is coming.
Exactly. We need a nice winter coat. That's going to make me want to leave the house.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Speaking of things coming up, do you know Oktoberfest is on?
Yeah.
I completely forgot about it.
Yeah.
Completely forgot.
Is that? No, it happened.
It's on.
Oh.
It's on for like a week.
Oh.
And then it like finishes next weekend, because we have October 3rd, which is the German day. And we have it off.
It all makes sense now.
Yes. So I feel like we should go do something.
Yeah, we'll have a look at stuff in Berlin.
Yeah. And we'll report back.
Yes. Oh, shit, now we have to.
Yeah. We were supposed to be in Munich.
Yeah.
Well.
That was fun. Next year.
Next year we'll be there.
Yes.
Oh, God.
What's been living rent-free in your mind this week?
Do you know what's been living rent-free in my head? Is Harry Styles running the Berlin Marathon.
Oh my God, right?
And do you know what's so annoying? Is that I really wanted to sign us up, and then I realized, well, it's too late. Then I was like, we should go watch it. It'll be fun, because it's a massive event. And they had like events on all in the city, and I was like, could be fun. And then I had to work that day, and I was like, oh, whatever. When I saw that he was running in it, I was like, I'm so mad.
I feel like, and maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like we've now had 2 near misses with Harry Styles.
Yeah, he's always in Berlin though.
I know.
I
just feel like we're so close.
But even if I saw him, I would just be like, oh my God, it's Harry. I wouldn't go up to him.
I couldn't help myself. For you, I would be like, hi, I have a friend who
I wouldn't, but I wouldn't. I feel like it would just be such an invasion of privacy.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
How would you react if we came home from work one day and I was like, hey, I have to show you something, and I had a selfie with Harry Styles?
I'd be pretty pissed.
Yeah.
Because 1, I'd be like,
you don't even
you
care.
annoyed him, and 2, now you have a selfie and you don't even like him.
No, I would just go up to him and say, excuse me, Harry, I don't really know much about you at all, but this will really piss my friend off. Can you please just take a photo with me?
Yeah. But also, it's funny because watching everyone run this marathon and Harry run this marathon, I'm like, I need to start my marathon training again. And I was thinking, and I was like, everyone was like when I was younger, everyone was like, oh, you can't be like obsessed with one direction. Like that's an unhealthy obsession. Well, it's a pretty healthy obsession now because we're training for a marathon.
Exactly. There you go. Actually, that's one thing to note, I guess, this week. I started running again.
Yes.
Things that I put off because I hate them and forget. I went for my first run the other morning. I always do it when I'm trying to run away from my problems. I got up and I was like,
it's
today
fun.
is the day.
Yeah.
I felt so good.
Which reminds me, I told you, but it's get the Nike guided runs.
Please, can you
I put it on because I wanted a new training plan. I had the training plan, but it was really hard to kind of set the intervals on the timer, and then you have to like change the intervals and while you're running. I was like, this is really hard. Like, is there like a guided one where it's like pre-recorded and they just tell you run faster, like stop, do this pace? And I found this Nike app, and it's the Nike running app, and you can do guided runs. And you can do tempo runs, like speed runs, like recovery runs, long runs. And I did one. And I was blushing on my run.
It was a male voice.
It was a male trainer. I've never felt so supported and appreciated in my life. The way he was talking to you through the run, it was so nice. And then he was like joking and like kind of like flirting.
They have nailed
They've
their
nailed and
marketing.
and I was just like,
nice
wow,
design.
yeah, this is good.
shit.
And then I did another one after that. But the speed one was good. Like he was just telling you like run fast, you've got this, keep going. You know, all these like encouragement, motivational stuff, and it was really fun. And then the second one I did was just like a 30-minute slow run, but they keep your attention so you're not too focused on the run.
Sure.
And he was asking like questions, and then you had to answer the questions in your own head, obviously.
Yeah.
And it was really good. It was
keeps you I like that.
yeah, it was. So I highly recommend it. So I'm and I was when I was going on the second one, I was excited to go on my run. I was like, oh, I get to go on my run with my trainer. Yay!
You would hate that if that was a real man running next to you. You'd be like, fuck off. But the fact
Unless
that
he was really cute.
really though.
Yeah. Sometimes, but do you know what's really frustrating? There's never cute guys when I'm running. But if I'm walking home from work, I see cute guys running. And I'm like, are you shitting
You need
me?
to go at night.
I feel like, yeah, I need to go at night. Because in the morning, it's just women
Yeah.
and old men.
Old men.
Like old
They
men.
don't necessarily have anywhere to go. Like
Yeah.
they're not
Yeah.
ready for work or anything.
And women,
like
I feel like, are more like,
more
in our heads, we're like, we'll get it done. You know? We're more proactive in the morning.
So just change up your routine.
Yeah, I need to start going in the evenings.
Yeah.
Or different routes, maybe. Try different places. But yeah.
Financial district.
Yeah, in that one. But yeah. So yeah, you should get on that.
Yeah, I will. I like that. Speaking of running though, I was working on Monday and even yesterday and even today, people are still walking around the city with their medals on. I'm sorry.
Okay, yes.
I was like, all right, on Sunday it had just happened, sure. Monday, okay, if you've made the trip to Berlin, I get it.
One, they have the jackets, and I understand people wearing the jackets. Go for it. But like you, I saw people walking around with their medals on. I'm like, no.
I'm sorry, but that is like the wankiest
No.
thing.
On the day, wear it all day, fine.
Oh, for sure.
But the next day or the day after, no.
No, but the thing is, they would have to make that conscious decision
Of
to
putting
put on the
medal.
Unless they've slept in it, which is even
Yeah.
worse. But like, runners have a bad name, and you've just
Yeah.
made it worse.
And it's not like it's hard to get on and off either. I would understand if it was like an earring or a necklace. I get
Sure,
it.
something
But
not-
this is a medal.
It's so
on and
wanky.
off.
You ran a marathon, fucking whoop-dee. Like, I'm sorry. Okay, no, I stand by it.
Wear the tops, wear the jackets, wear it proud because you guys did an awesome like achievement. It's not easy. And apparently it was really hard because of the heat and the humidity that day.
I can imagine.
But yeah, I was
Wanker.
just like, don't wear the medal around.
It's too much.
It's too much.
Learn when to stop. Enough's enough.
Yeah. Wear it the day and then hang it up somewhere.
Because even today, this morning, I was going to work and I was like,
That's
guys,
ridiculous.
It's been
It's
fucking 3
Wednesday,
days.
come on.
Yeah, like, gross.
That's so funny. But it's one of the, there's like 6 major marathons. Now Harry's done 2 out of the 6.
Wow. What a man.
What a man. And he did it under 3 hours.
Wow. Oh, I
That's
did see
really
that.
impressive.
I think that on the U-Bahn, there's information about it. It was all in German, but I saw Harry and I was like, surely that's what they're talking about.
Random man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surely that's the guy.
So what's been living rent free in your head?
I was thinking about this today. I'm having a slight dilemma.
Mm-hmm.
Slight. So I won't disclose names, but I'm opening. Hang on. I got the opportunity, and I was asked to open for an artist who's American, who's touring in Europe at the moment, and next week I'm opening her show. Very exciting. I was really excited at the opportunity. I've started putting tracks together and stuff like that. Whatever. I was starting to plan the outfit in my head and starting to figure out my stage presence too.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized that being an opening act, I have to kind of be slightly lesser.
I was thinking, with an opening act, would you kind of blend in with the artist or you want to stand out more?
As an artist, personally, for my career, you want to stand out more because you're basically standing and performing to an audience of not your people.
So you wouldn't mind if you had an opener who was completely opposite to you?
Generally, you would choose someone in a similar style,
Yeah.
but there's always like protocol. So like
Yeah.
you can't have a full band. Like I'm not allowed to have a drummer, for example.
Yeah.
So it's
Why
just
is
me.
that?
Because they don't want people to leave being like, fuck, she was okay, but the opener
It was
like,
good.
Yeah, like you want them
Yeah.
to be a level and then a level.
Yeah.
And the problem with what's been living rent free in my head right now is like, I've only ever organized the shows and I've only ever been the star. So
Yeah.
I'm like, do I risk risk the fact of her not liking me, and after the night her being like, fuck, she just like went all out, like that's just how people are, or do I just get up there and perform?
You just get up and there perform.
Yeah.
You know, it's you're gonna be you and piano. Just get up there and
But
perform. It's
I'm
not like
used-
you're gonna perform like not as good.
No.
Like lesser.
I'm
That would be
using
ridiculous.
Tracks which has a full band behind me.
Yeah, that's
and they
fine.
sound really good. I was just
Yeah.
crazy with them. But also then that made me think about outfit plans, and I was like, no, I have that sequin bra, and I was like, maybe I do that with a blazer and all of this stuff. But I look at what I have to. I've never had to play a show and think about what someone else is doing to be like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to whatever. So anyway, that's what's been living rent free in my head.
I love how your rent frees are always like problems in your life at the moment, and I'm just like random.
Harry Styles.
Yeah, I'm just like random shit.
Well, I feel deeply, and
Me
so
so
do you.
soup.
It's about yeah,
All right.
different things. ChatGPT, have you asked
Chat-
her anything?
ChatGPT, what did I ask him? We've been planning a trip, and I literally just asked ChatGPT because we're trying to budget this trip, and I just asked it how much fuel would we need for this amount of days in this country, and it gave me a breakdown, and I was like, perfect, easy. Like, do you know how long it would have taken me to do that? I would have had to like calculate like how many miles,
kilometers, and-
Google like the fuel costs, and ChatGPT was just like, yeah, I would budget this much money. And then I was like, wow, what a great budgeting tool.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It really is. I used it when I was like interviewing for roles, and they gave me the salary, and I was like, okay, including German taxes and including XYZ put together, how would that look?
Yeah.
Such a good tool,
Yeah.
for sure.
What about you?
I had some gut issues last week, so I have asked it for a gut protocol, which I've been doing for the last 3 days, and it's fucking working.
Nice.
I feel great.
Easy.
My water retention is much better.
It's so... it is such a handy tool when you don't want to spend hours researching.
Yeah, or spend money on expensive appointments and stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
just
to give you,
give me a generalized...
I don't need a lot, but I mean, I knew I've cut out chewing gum.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Yeah, it's really bad. And gluten a little bit more.
Yeah.
I'll try that spelt. I'm currently eating dinkelbrot.
So
breakfast.
good. So good. Yep. I always get the dinkelbrot.
Avocado.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Yep. Fiber. You need more fiber.
It has been difficult because I've been on night, so I haven't been having dinner. But tonight I get to have dinner.
Unhinged. I have a question. It's not unhinged.
Sure.
But going off my guided run, it was one of the questions, and I found it really difficult to answer.
Okay.
If you could time travel into the future
Sure.
of your life,
Yeah.
would you, and you could only choose one,
Okay.
would you choose 1 year in the future, 10 years in the future, or 25 years in the future?
Ooh. That's a really
It's
tough
a really tough question.
Because my brain goes immediately, I was like 1 year in the future because I'd want to check in that that she's doing all right and just remind her of whatever. 25 years is too late. You
That's
can't
what
do anything.
I was thinking 25 years is so far away that there are so many different factors that if I went 25 years in the future and I didn't like what I saw, I wouldn't know what happened,
Yeah,
you know?
and also like how long are you there for? Because are we just visiting? Like, are we just being like, oh, I'm just watching and observing? Because then you have to spend the next 25 years being like, I fucking hate what I saw.
Yeah, how did I... And then you would spend so much time obsessing.
Yeah,
changing.
exactly. I think And what was the other option? 10 years.
10 years. I still think 10 years would be kind of scary.
It's too far away. I would want a year.
That's what I settled
then
on.
It's not too late to be like,
Yeah.
hey, but just remember that thing, and also, you know.
It's just a nice check-in
Yeah.
in a year. It's time,
Do I
yeah.
get to talk to me?
No, because then you'd like break the equilibrium thingy.
We're already fucking time traveling. That's a really good question. I like
Yeah.
So, if you were running a marathon, would you rather in public shit yourself or puke?
Puke.
Yeah,
100%.
I feel like that's more normal. That's an easy answer.
So many people shit their pants though. It's so funny.
This leads into, okay, so now I have another one. Would you rather, while you're running a marathon, quietly shit your pants and no one knows about it, or everyone thinks that you shit your pants but you actually didn't and you have to live with it? Which would you rather? It's the same concept as the pig thing. So you either actually shit your pants but no one else knows, or everyone thinks you shit your pants but you didn't. And
That's
it happens on kilometer 3.
No, you could not run a marathon shitting yourself at kilometer 3. The chafing.
Well, then
that would be so horrendous.
So everyone just thinks it.
Oh, that would be horrendous. I would love to hear some marathon horror stories.
Yeah, me
That'd
too.
be funny.
Maybe we should look some up.
Yeah.
What's your answer?
I don't know.
Do you care about what everyone has to think more than you do shitting your pants?
No.
Wow.
If I actually had to run a marathon with shitting my pants though, no, I would not want to do that. That would be horrendous.
Yeah.
Everyone can think it.
Yeah.
Unless Harry Styles was in the marathon, then I would run with shit in my pants. I would not want him thinking that.
There's so many flaws in that question because as if you can smell it. Like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Anyway, that's the quality of
What
this
about you?
podcast. I would rather... I mean, running a marathon's hard enough for me. I would rather everyone think it because I don't really fucking care. Because also, anyone in the running community who's come to watch a fucking marathon, I'd be like, yeah, I shat myself but knowing that I was clean.
I was going to say, everyone running a marathon is so engrossed in their own run they wouldn't notice. But there are onlookers. Do you know what my favourite part of the marathons are?
What?
The signs.
Oh, the best. So good. So good. But see, this is the thing. I would be your sign holder, and you know how creative I am.
Funny. There's good ones that are like, you know, you don't have to do this.
The rats don't run this city, you do.
Someone had a sign saying like, run as if Harry was at the finish line. And someone was like, bitch, he was running.
Pain is just the French word for bread.
Yeah.
Either running your dog thinks you are.
Who hurt you? Or something like, run if you think I'm hot.
Nice. If you fall, I'll pause your Strava.
So good.
Bet this seemed like a good idea months ago. That would be...
But that's the thing, like some of these major ones you have to apply like a year in advance.
Yeah.
So what happens is that everyone's seen the marathon this weekend, been like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So they've signed up for the ballot next year, and then it's going to come around, they're going to be like, shit, now I have to run a marathon. Could you run a marathon with no training? I feel like you could. Some people do.
It depends on how much might you have.
I mean, you could stop and walk a bit.
Yeah. I think it'd be fun.
It would be tough. Maybe we should do that. Just
Not 40. I could do a half with no training.
I should try and find one. Anyways, stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Maybe we'll run half a marathon.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay, chats.
Average.
Average chats.
Next week we'll bring it.